looky here. Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Presley and Noah.
Uh-huh.
Katia,
Hi. How's everybody doing?
I'm good.
Good. And is it Katia or Katie?
You got our book. Louder. Oh, well. Okay. You guys make sure you're muted until it's your time to talk, okay? Okay, I'm gonna play soon.
All right. Everybody have your book? You doing good today?
Yeah.
Beanie's all excited. She couldn't wait. She's been sitting here for 10 minutes waiting for you to say good morning to you. And are we doing good dogs, guide dogs? Is this the book we're going to do today?
everybody have that copy?
Yeah. Which one? Let's see. Okay, you got it. And tell me, is it Katia? How do you pronounce your name?
Katia.
Katia.
Kata.
Katia.
All right, is it Kata or
Katia.
Katia? All right, we'll probably mess it up, and I hope not. So, all right.
I bet your dog's gonna love this book.
All right. Wait. How many were in the group last week? I think just about everybody, weren't you?
I wasn't here.
Noah wasn't there? Okay.
I wasn't here.
And you weren't there? Okay. And then since you haven't done this before, what we do is we let everybody take a turn reading one page. And we only have we have a little less than 20 minutes. So we'll just take a turn, and Beanie likes it when you read to her because she can't read. And so when you read her a story, it makes her really happy. So, all right. And now, let's see. All right, who's ready for page 2? I guess it starts on page 2. Eli, you want to start? Okay, wait a minute. Noah's got his hand up. You had a question.
I thought we were raising our hand for reading first.
You thought you were going to, it's hard to hear. You thought you were going to do.
Up,
I thought we were raising our hand to read first.
Oh, okay. Well, what we were doing is on our computer, we see Eli first, then we see Noah, and then Katia. Did I say that right? Katia? Katia.
It's close enough.
Okay, well, thank you. All right, and Presley. And I didn't introduce us for Noah and Katia. This is Mr. Al. I'm Miss Susie. And this is Beanie. She's a therapy dog. And she loves to see you in person. And maybe sometime soon we will when the school says we can. But right now we're just going to do it on the computer. Go Noah. All right, Eli, you want to start us off on page 2?
Okay. Dog owners love their pets for many reasons. Dogs can be good friends to people and fun to play with. Lots of dogs can perform tricks, but can do some dogs do things that are very special. Some dogs spend their lives helping people.
All right.
Dogs helping people.
Having disability.
Having a disability means that a person is not able to do something such as seeing or hearing. People may need assistance or help. Doing tasks like finding their way down crowded sidewalks or hearing a doorbell ring. A dog trained to help a person with disability is called an assistance dog.
Good, that's right.
These dogs can these dogs help people who are disabled
perform
tasks that might not be able to do easily on their own.
That's
Good.
right. And there's a picture on the next page. If you want to read under that picture what it's saying.
Me?
Yes. Eli.
An assistance dog helps guide a man who cannot see.
Good.
Wow,
Sounds
so
good.
that man couldn't get outside if it wasn't for that guide dog. All right, Noah, go ahead and read page 4, and then you can read the caption under the picture on page 5. Can you hear okay? No. All right. Miss Moore, I don't think Noah can hear.
Miss Moore's in the classroom.
Yeah, I think she is. You having trouble?
We can see you. We can't hear you.
Uh-oh. You can everybody else hear me? Okay, I think it's you, Noah.
And go to the next one till I get him set up.
All right. All right.
You're back to One sec.
Okay. Oh, ears are red.
Can y'all hear me good?
I do. I can hear you now.
Okay.
All right, we got to do this more. Fix
Can I
it.
read now?
You can. All right, and start on page 4, and then under the picture on page 5.
Okay, guide dogs. The best known type of assistance dog is a guide dog, also called a seeing eye dog.
Good.
A guide dog assists someone who cannot see. The dog acts like the person's eyes, guiding the person while he or she walks. If there is another person or an object in the person's way, the dog will gently guide the person safely around the obstacle.
Wow.
Laws for guide dogs. In many places in the United States, dogs are not allowed in restaurants or on public transportation such as buses. But because guide dogs are so important to their partners, the people they are helping, there are special laws for these dogs. These laws allow dogs to go into restaurants with their partners and to ride on buses and trains.
Wow.
Okay, this is under the picture.
All right.
A guide dog is lying quietly next to its partner in a restaurant.
Wow. Did you know that dogs had such special jobs that they help people so much? All right, sit down, Beanie. Oh,
I didn't know all of that.
well, I learn more and more as I read these books, so that's really good. Okay, Katia, page 6 and page 7.
Okay. Dogs always have been social animals. Humans realized long ago that dogs have
Certain qualities
that were helpful to people. Dogs can see and hear better than humans. Dogs have the ability to find things by smelling them. These natural qualities help dogs survive in the wild. In general, dogs are very social animals. That means they like to be around other dogs and people.
Very good.
Okay, go ahead to the next page.
Some breeds or types of dogs are better as guide dogs than other breeds. Guide dogs usually have to be large in order to guide their owners through the crowds. They need to be strong and
obedient.
or able to follow commands. German dogs,
German Shepherds,
and Labrador
Retrievers
Retrievers are two of the breeds used as guide dogs. These dogs are strong,
attentive,
attentive, and loyal. These qualities make them great teammates for a person with a disability.
All right, and under the picture?
A Labrador Retriever on the left meets the German Shepherd.
Good, very good.
That's real good. All right, Presley, you're next, and let me get the page turned. All right, page 10, and we'll. No,
No,
I'm sorry,
page
I was on the wrong one. 8 and 9. And what I've done, in case you want to know why Beanie keeps putting her face in the camera,
Herself.
huh? Can you?
Katya's gotta mute herself.
Oh, okay. Beanie has a treat taped to the computer, and she's wanting to go get it. You see her put her little face up there at the camera? She's trying to get her treat. Daddy, get her treat for her. All right.
Adorable.
She's a mess. She loves to be on TV. All right. So we all set. Is Presley ready to go?
Mhm.
All right. Bee's gonna get excited. Daddy's getting her treat for her.
How a guide dog is trained. Most guide dogs are raised from puppies to their job to do their jobs. When a dog is about a year old, it begins its training. First, trainers
Why
work
not,
with the
babe?
dog to teach
She
it
can look
the
her
tasks
body through.
it will need to know in order to help a person with a disability. The dog will learn to stop at a street corner and to walk around obstacles such as ladders and bushes.
Bushes, yeah.
During training, a dog may run and his legs may start to quiver. The dog has to practice over and over. Puppies begin trained as Puppies being trained as guide dogs learn to follow human
Partners. Okay, and then on the next, go ahead. I'm sorry.
guide dogs are taught not to be distracted by other dogs or people. Early on, a guide dog has to learn not to misbehave. A guide dog can't get excited about distractions in its environment, such as loud noises or interesting smells. The dog has to stay calm in all
Situations.
situations. A guide dog cannot snap at people when it's upset or frightened.
That's a lot like being a therapy dog. Beanie had to take some tests, and there were certain things she can't do, and she couldn't be afraid of loud noises. But I'm afraid she's distracted. She's not doing good on the distraction part. All right, so we'll.
Get people happy and excited, and then they get distracted.
I know it.
That is true.
She gets real happy when she gets around you. If she came in your classroom, she'd be so wide open. All right, we're gonna start over again. I guess let's see how many pages. Yeah, 1, 2. All right, if everybody just takes one page from now on, we might work out evenly by the time we get to the end of the book. So Eli, you do 10, and Noah, you could do 11.
A guide dog practices guiding its human partner through an obstacle course. Next, each dog meets a possible partner. The partner and dog will spend time training together. Often, partners will come to stay at the guide dog training center. The dog and the person get to know each other and learn to trust each other. Together, they become a team. A trainer comes along on trips to supervise the partners and make suggestions. The new partners start to get attached to each other as they learn.
That's good. Okay, Noah.
Okay, Noah.
Okay. Oddly enough,
Huh?
one of the. Can y'all hear me?
Yes,
Yeah, you're
you're
doing
good.
good. You're doing real good.
Oddly enough, one of the most important things a guide dog must know how to do.
Must learn to do. Must learn to do.
Must learn to do is disobey.
Huh? Yeah, that's weird. Keep reading. I think it'll clear
He'll
that
answer the
up.
question in a minute.
It sounds strange, but it's true.
Huh?
This skill is called intelligent disobedience.
Disobedience.
Disobedience. A guide dog might need to disobey in order to save its partner's life.
Ah.
For example, if a partner tells the dog to go ahead and cross a busy street, but the dog knows that it is unsafe, the dog has to refuse to obey. A guide dog needs to know how to keep its partner safe near busy streets.
Very good.
Well, that's really good. I thought that was a trick I thought we were reading it wrong when it said it has to learn to disobey. But Beanie, don't listen to that part. You have to obey, okay? Don't listen to that. Yeah. All
I'm
right.
gonna let Kadia read the top and
All right. Let's see.
let Presley read the red line.
All right. Kadia, can you read the first
Page 12.
paragraph, and then we'll let Presley on page 12
Finish up.
read what's in the box.
Page
Okay.
Thank you.
Finally, when the training period is complete, the dogs go in its new home. When
Wait a minute.
home
Start
for its
again.
partner, the dog has to get used to the new home environment. It often includes new people such as friends and family of dogs. New partners can take a few months until the dog feels.
All right. Where'd you get? What was it? It could take a confident. Is that where you are?
Confident and comfortable. As soon as the dogs and partners will form a strong, lasting relationship.
Okay. And I just looked ahead. I think you could read that whole page and the caption because there's one page left for Presley, and Presley can read page 14. So, Kadia, go ahead and read the rest of that page. It's going to work out just right.
More dogs that help. Guide dogs aren't the only kind of assistant dogs. Some assistant dogs help other people who are sick by making them feel better. These dogs are called therapy dogs. Therapy dogs visit nursing homes and hospitals. Other dogs work police officers and patrol the streets together. At the end of a 12-hour work shift, the dogs are ready for a rest.
Wow. Okay, and you can read. Go ahead. I'm sorry. You're good.
Two therapy dogs cheer up boys in the hospital.
Great, and that's what Beanie likes to do, but she likes mostly to come to school. All right, Presley, you can help us wrap it up on page 14.
Freedom and independence. People with disabilities are like everyone else. They just have to learn to do some things a little differently. That's where assistant dogs such as guide dogs can help. These loyal, determined animals follow their parents to move through the world with the freedom and independence that everyone deserves.
Wow, y'all are such good readers. Man, Beanie didn't even go to sleep.
Everybody
She was
did
enjoying
good.
it. You did real good.
Sleep?
And sometimes when you read a story, she'll lay down and go to sleep. But she was so into learning about dogs, guide dogs, that she stayed awake. So, and you know what? I'm sad. Our 20 minutes are up. And that was all the time we had. So we really...
Scared because it said you have to learn to disobey.
I know.
What?
Doesn't sound right, does it?
Oh, I hope Beanie didn't hear
Am I
that.
reading this wrong?
Oh, gosh, y'all are so great. I'm telling you what, I'm really looking forward to getting to know you better, and Beanie too. So since this is all so new, you have done a great job. We're all in this together, learning how to do this visual reading, virtual reading, and y'all did a great job. Thank you very much, and we'll see you hopefully next week. Love y'all.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, pick off the wings, okay? And then my next
This
group
is
can
some
go
nice
in.
earphones.
Hmm.
Nice earphones. Yeah, that page stuck together. I thought we were through on 12.
I know it. We weren't. I appreciate you looking ahead though. That helps. Making sure it all works out right. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's great. Everybody gets to read 3 pages.
You got 12, 13. And 14.
But it doesn't start, honey, till page 2, and you don't read page. You're not reading page 1 and page 14. So there's 12 actual pages to read. If you count 1, 2,
Oh, okay.
there's 12. So everybody gets
So, but you
3.
get page
That's-
14 is your last
That's
one.
the actual 12th page to read.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
And you don't read any more after that. And it'll work out just right. I need to do that before class next time. Make sure we work out pretty
Put
good.
these in the box. Or keep the sheet.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Keep the sheet.
Yes, keep it right where it is. Don't take anything off. Because we might do those again. I don't know. I don't think so.
Really pot.
It's not the
Bag.
box, it's the bag. And then next week, if you want to see who was in the class that was there last week, then you can look at your note.
I think all these are new folks today.
Two of them were in there. Eli was there last week. Look in the bottom of the stack on the bag. In the bag, the ones on the bottom are last week. And that'll tell you who was in there. No, pull the whole thing out. That's not one. Look here. Alright, let's see who's coming. Hi! Alright.
Alright, what's the rest? Is everybody here? Riley's not here, right?
Yeah.
So you guys are my three helpers, okay? And now you guys will mute if by chance.
Alright, she's muted. Brunley Hunter joined. There's Hunter. Yeah, I see Hunter. Hey, Hunter.
None of them were on there last week.
Okay. There.
I can help you, okay, honey?
Brunley. Two. And Corbin.
Brindley,
Next.
Brindley, and Hunter.
Brindley, Hunter, and Riley.
There's Brindley.
There's Maria. She must be there instead of Riley. Hey, Maria. There's Corbin. Hey, Corbin. There's Hunter. Hey, Hunter. And Brindley. Did I say that?
Brindley.
Brindley. All right. We're going to run out of time. All right. Is everybody ready to read? And this is Beanie. It's Beanie, tell him hi. And we're running a little bit behind, but what we'll do is everybody read one page. And there's enough pages in the book that if we get all the way through, everybody will get to read 3 times. So I'm going to have Brindley go first because she's on my computer first. Then Hunter will be after Brindley. And then Corbin will be after Hunter. And Maria will be after Corbin. All right, have you got is this your book? Hoppin' Henry? All right. Are you ready to...
Okay.
All right. Brindley?
You guys take your time. Don't worry about it.
All right. Well, if we're going over, you just jump in and tell us. All right. Brindley, you...
Do what? Miss Moore said, take your time.
Okay. All right. And tell Miss Moore that if we're running over, just to interrupt us.
Okay.
I mean, too bad, if she needs... All right, Brindley, what we'll do is have you read page 2, and then Hunter, you can read page 3. And then we'll go from there. Okay, Brindley, you want to start, honey?
Aunt Carmela's birthday was coming soon, and Gloria wanted to do something special to help her celebrate. He couldn't go to visit her. She lived in the tiny English village of Tin Whistle on Cheddar, more than 3,000 miles away from Gloria's house in Brooklyn, New York. Instead of visiting, Gloria decided to send her on an extra special present, but he wasn't sure what that extra special present would be. Aunt Carmela loved 2 things, traveling and gardening. She didn't travel as much as she had when she was younger, but she still kept a beautiful garden.
Good.
Very good.
All right, Hunter, page 3.
Gloria looked at the photo of Aunt
Carmela? Carmela? Is it Carmela?
Mm-hmm.
Carmela.
Noah's garden, having it would help him think of a good gift. But the garden seemed to have everything flowers and trees and berry bushes, even hummingbirds and bees.
Oh.
Then Gordia began to smile. He remembered one thing Aunt Carmela's
Carmela.
garden didn't have a garden frog.
And it said that there were what? Hummingbirds? Y'all see what's on my sweater? Look there. Hummingbirds. All right. Now we'll go on to Corbin, I'm sorry, on page 4.
In one of their conversations, Aunt Carmela had mentioned that she wanted a ceramic frog to pet in her garden. It would be like a good luck charm for all my plants and flowers, Aunt Carmela had said that afternoon. Dad drove Gordy to the garden store. Gordon picked out a garden frog that looked just perfect. I'll call you Hopping Henry, Gordy said.
Hopping Henry, that's cute. All right, and Maria, you're on page 5.
Miss Sue,
Uh-huh.
I never got my books.
You didn't? Oh, no. So Miss Moore, Maria doesn't have her book. Okay, she's coming.
But Maria, honey,
Yeah.
you're not in this room. That's the reason why you don't have books, baby.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's okay. Can you listen today? If you want to listen, you can listen.
Okay. So are you going to not read then? All right. Okay, so Brindley, we'll go back to you on page 5. I can't hear you. I see your lips are moving.
At the cash register, Gordy noticed something that inspired him to make the gift even more special. An idea was forming in his head. I'd like one of those disposable cameras too, please, Gordy told the cash register. Gordy took Hopping Henry and the disposable camera home. That night, Gordy sent an email to Juna, his pen pal in Mexico City. I need to send a frog on an adventure, and you are the first stop. When Hopping Henry arrives, please take a picture of him in Mexico City, then send him and his camera to another faraway place. He can travel to a few places, but he needs to be at Aunt Karma's house in 10 Winslow on Cheddar by July 31st. That's her birthday. Thanks.
All right, good. Okay, Hunter, on page 6.
The next morning Gordia had Dad used the display camera to take a photograph of Gordia and Hopping Harry in front of their house. Then Gordia loaded Hopping Harry with the camera into the box and took the box to the post office. Good luck, Henry, Gordia whispered in a sounding
Sincere
voice. I hope you arrive at Aunt Karma's house in time. The clerk took the box and stamped it with a postmark. Then all Hopping Harry in it.
Hopping Henry. All right. And do you know what sincere means? Does it mean like you really mean it? I'm sincere. I really, really mean it. I love reading with you guys, and that's a sincere statement. Okay. All right. On page 7, it'll be Corbin's turn.
A week later, Hopping Henry arrived at Joanna's house in Mexico City. Joanna thought Henry was the loveliest garden frog she had ever seen. Unfortunately, so did John's baby brother,
Manny.
Manny said again and again. He even took his nap with Henry in his arms. After a while, Joanna managed to find a different toy for Manny. Then she took Henry to the market for a quick photo session. Everyone at the market liked Henry too. Maybe he will scare the fruit flies away from my bananas, said Mrs.
Garcia.
With a grin, but Joanna knew exactly where Henry would go next. It was, and it wasn't any place near Mexico City.
Okay, good. All right. I was going to say hi, Maria. I hate to have you feel left out. Just hi. All right, Brindley, it's your turn again.
Okay. The next morning, Julian
Joanna.
took Hopping Henry and his camera to her friend Carl's house. Carl's mother, Miss
Tavares.
Tavares, was a biologist. She wasn't.
She was.
Preparing to take a research trip to Iceland. Would you mind carrying something extra along? Joanne asked Miss Tavares.
How do you say it, Mr. Brown?
Tavares.
Tavares.
Then she explained that all about Hopping Henry and about the camera. I'd be glad to help you out, but remember, I'll be working in rough territory. I hope Henry